Putting plenty of distance between themselves and the rest of the field, Barry Wicks and Adrian Jackson are a formidable duo into Stony Bay. It's a fast, bumpy ride into Stony Bay. A welcome chance to catch one's breath, get a running repair and recharge for the big hill. For the rest of the pack, it's a jarring, windy ride into the bay. This is literally the highlight of the race, and the next section tests the fitness and ability of every rider. A steep 500-metre climb to the very top of the Coromandel Ranges.
Yeah guys, good riding.
Already starting up the big hill out of Stony Bay are Barry Wicks and Adrian Jackson, still neck and neck. But from here on up to the top of the hill, speed gives way to technical ability and the tall Kona rider has the edge. As the riders work their way up, the track shows the effects of recent rain and our cameraman becomes the muddiest rider of the day. Literally one of the highlights of the event, the last big hill includes a near vertical 500-metre climb. And a climb it is. Not a lot of riding going on here. But this is the real grunt stage of the race, a personal challenge in itself. Our mountain bikers are adopting mountain goat techniques as they struggle up the slippery incline. The humidity, slope and struggle start to take a toll on many of the riders. For some, it's almost the end of the ride. Not that Barry Wicks is pausing to reflect. His expertise in mountain biking showing as he establishes the first clear lead, reaching the top of the hill in first with almost a 3-minute lead on Adrian Jackson.
Good on you, mate.
Minute and a half behind the second guy?
Yeah.
You're third. That's it. You're about probably 2 minutes behind number 2.
Sweet, yeah.
The leaders then set a blistering pace down from the summit and back towards Colville. Further back, there are some titanic struggles as racers walk, crawl and even carry their bikes to the top. It's hard not to stop and admire the views. The top of the hill is a real milestone. And a great spot for a well-earned bite of lunch. What a view! Best of all, what goes up must come down. And the downhill charge is a combination of thrilling and frightening. Not that our leaders ever seem to suffer from speed wobbles. As the race crosses over the tip of the peninsula, from the east coast to the west coast, a few more bumps remain. But the final approach to sea level is a more sedate downhill run towards the sparkling clear waters of the Hauraki Gulf. At the beginning of the West Coast Road, the drink station is a welcome sight and provides a welcome refresher before the final dash down the West Coast Road to the finish line. Barry Wicks maintains his lead on the Western Road, a blazing downhill run setting him up for a new record. For the rest, it's a sunny ride back to Colville, and after a couple more hills, the ride flattens out for the final run to the finish line. Whilst mostly an even run, there is the odd hill still to climb, and for some the event starts to take its toll. It's a long walk home. Not that Barry's planning on getting off his bike as he rockets past the last aid station, a new record for the event within reach. So the lead riders wind their way along the last of the gravel road, back onto the tar seal for the final sprint home. And back at the finish line, the celebration has already begun, with most of the riders from the Jungle Coffee 25k ride returning and enjoying the day. So there's a good crowd to welcome home Barry Wicks, who blitzes the 72 kilometres in 2 hours, 57 minutes and 33 seconds. A new Colville connection record time.
So you had a good day out there?
Yeah, it was fun.
There you go. That wasn't quite so fast though. Quite a bit of mud.
Yeah, it was pretty soft, like in that farmer's section.
Yeah. And going up could you ride up the hill or too slippery?
I had to hike probably a couple of K of it.
A couple of K.
Yeah, it was like, it's getting really washed out and the rocks are really slippery, so. Yeah.
So what about coming down the other side? No dramas?
Oh no, it was fine, yeah.
I saw you come through that really gnarly bit and no trouble at all. Picked a good line and just went.
Yeah, totally. No, it was good fun.
Listen, well done.
Thanks a lot.
And thanks very much.
Oh, no worries. There's a lot of good times.
Second place goes to Adrian Jackson.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Now, Adrian, we were standing there when you came through the ford right on his tail.
Which one? The middle ford?
The first one. And we saw you, mate, come off. And I thought to myself, Australians don't like water.
No, it's all right. It's just the steep, slippery climb after that.
It's just you're a bit unfortunate this year. We've had a bit of rain, and it's made it a tougher, more slippery ascent. The descent wouldn't have been much different, though, would it? It would have been reasonably straightforward. No, you had some drama.
I almost came off.
You had some drama. Yeah.
I was just flying down. I watched the bike yesterday, and the brakes weren't pulling up too well. That's
You
what I
got
was
caught in
going.
one of those deep ruts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. I've got over right.
Listen, good ride, eh? Good ride.
You good?
Yeah.
Third over the line is Scott Thorne.
Got the number?
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Good ride. Good ride.
It's pretty tough.
How much of it did you ride?
Oh, I walked pretty much that whole steep bit, you know, from where it started going up. It was just about as quick to run.
Yeah.
So
A bit unlucky with that. It was just a bit slippery.
yeah, there's a guy in front of me. And he was sort of riding and walking, and I was like, he was on and off, and I said, oh, bloody, I might as well run the whole way. So.
Have you ridden that one before or not?
No, first time I've done it. I entered last year, but I got 2 punches in the first 15k, so had to come back and redeem myself.
Third today.
Oh, good. That's good. Cheers.
Good time, you know, it's a long ways from the States, but I think it was worth it. It was, you know, super fun, awesome scenery, great course, and super good organization. I felt like I was in the Tour de France with a helicopter following me, so it was awesome. Good times.
Good idea, Pete.
Thanks a lot.